Aja's Misty Mountain by Landa Anada Love, with songs by Gavin Frank. Aja usually has a clear mind and a clear view of what is happening. One morning she awakes and finds her mind is crowded with negative thoughts. She tries to find space by looking at her sweeping view, but her mountain is wrapped in mist. She climbs onto her unicorn and rides down the mountain to find some help. Aja finds Mulad sitting on the ground under the trees. He is watching something intently. Aja walks over to Mulad and says, "Can you help? My mind is so busy and I would like to find some calm again." Mulad replies, "Lay down with me and look closely at nature. When I do this, it helps me to be here and now, only in this moment, and I find all my thoughts simply disappear." Aja rests on the grass for a while with Mulad and enjoys watching all the activity of the small creatures she can see. All of her focus is on what she is watching, and her mind is able to rest. Aja's mind feels clearer as she walks down to the sea. She sees Tana diving in the waves. It looks like fun, and she wades into the water to join her. "Tana, my mind is so busy today," says Aja. Tana replies, "To help our mind to stop talking so much, we can enjoy our body more and explore how we feel." Tana shows Aja how to do this by playing and diving in the waves. After playing in the water, Aja feels much fresher and more open. Aja walks out of the ocean and onto the beach where she decides to dry off by Mani's fire. Her mind still seems to be creating negative thoughts, and she tells Mani, "My mind isn't very clear today. It is less busy than it was earlier, but I'm still having negative thoughts." Mani says, "The best way to clear your mind of negative thoughts is to cook up some nice juicy ones that we do want." They cook up some wonderful warm thoughts filled with light and joy, and then they dance around the fire while shouting, "I create my world with positive thoughts." Aja feels much more positive as she walks on, but still looks rather preoccupied when she walks up to Anna's tree. Anna calls down to her and sends her robin to guide Aja up to the branch where she's sitting. "I'm feeling much more positive than I was earlier, Anna, but I'm still feeling rather disturbed by my thoughts," said Aja. Anna replies, "I find it helps me when I breathe deeply, filling myself and my thoughts with love. Then I breathe away any negative thoughts, sending them in a beautiful pink balloon, and then letting them float away." A beautiful pink balloon floats past Vishud's cloud. Vishud looks down and sees Aja waving to him. He sings a beautiful song and his blue bridge appears, linking his cloud to the ground. Aja climbs the bridge to visit Vishud. Vishud says, "Is that a pink balloon yours, Aja?" "Yes, it is," says Aja. "It is carrying some of my negative thoughts, now filled with love, away on the breeze." Vishud replies, "Sometimes I find that I simply need to say what needs to be said so that I don't have to think about it anymore." Aja sings with Vishud, and the rest of her thoughts float away like clouds. Aja's mind is clear again. She can focus on what is happening right now and fully enjoy all that is around her. The mist clears from her mountain, and as the sun shines on the little patches of mist, it creates little rainbow clouds in the sky. She travels back to the top of the mountain. As the day ends and the stars appear, Hasra travels down on a beam of white starlight. Hasra listens to Aja's story and agrees that it is important to take space and time alone with a clear mind. Then the space within the mind will create only beautiful thoughts that sparkle like stars. Hasra turns to Aja and says, "It's important to have this quiet space in your mind, because when your angel speaks to you, it is always in a whisper. And this can often seem like a thought. If our minds are busy with thoughts, we cannot hear the angel's whisper." Okay, you guys, let's do some yoga. Now, these poses may be a little bit more difficult than the ones that we were doing before. Just do your best and make sure that if something hurts, that you stop. How to practice the poses. Enjoy. Allow yourself to have fun with the feeling of movement more than focusing on doing the pose perfectly. Listen to your body. Pay attention to how the body feels in the poses. If your muscles are strained or you're feeling forced in a pose, relax and move to a comfortable position. Experiment with keeping your eyes open and closed in the poses to see which you prefer in the moment. Breathing. Your breathing is just as important as the movements of the pose. Pay attention to your breath and practice taking long, deep inhales and exhales. Where to practice? Practice barefoot, on a yoga mat, the grass, the beach, anywhere with a non-slippery surface. And be safe. If something hurts or you're unsure of how to do a pose safely, talk to a trusted adult or doctor. These poses are for peace and calm. The first one is the seated forward fold. Start sitting and extend your legs out in front of you. Inhale your arms over your head and exhale as you bend at the hips and fold forward over your legs. Gently reach for your toes, ankles, or shins and lower your head towards your heart. Bend your knees if needed. The next one is downward facing dog. Start on all fours, knees hip width apart, fingers spread wide, toes tucked under, back flat. Inhale, straighten your legs and lift your hips towards the sky. Exhale, press your hands into the earth, look towards your legs, and extend your chest towards your thighs. Okay, this is the last one, the pigeon pose. Start in downward facing dog. Step 1 foot forward, bend your knee towards your hand, and place your foot close to your opposite hand. Lower your back knee to the floor, and tip your front knee out to open your hip. Place your fingertips on the floor, lift your chest, hips facing forward. Step your front leg back into downward facing dog, and repeat on the other side. Okay, let's talk oracle cards. The indigo cards are for mindfulness, emotions, and intuition. The chakra is your third eye, and it's located in between your eyebrows. The indigo cards introduce you to Ajna, Risha, and their spirit animals, Vada the owl, Bava the bat, and Sashi the dragonfly. Ajna and Rishi are your guides to learning mindfulness and managing your emotions. They help you calm your mind, build your self-awareness, and listen to your inner voice and live in the present moment. For the third eye chakra, the element is light. The crystals are lapis lazuli, sodalite, celestite, sapphire, and lowlite. Essential oils are lavender and sandalwood. Flowers are moonflower and violet. Yoga poses are downward facing dog, pigeon, seated forward fold, and the dolphin. Explore these cards when you want to calm your mind. Ajna's message is calm your mind. Rishi's message is express your emotions. Vada's message is question your thoughts. Bava's message is trust your feelings. And Sashi's message is be present. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. We'll see you next time.